Guys, Park Jimin did it again! And if you think this was a close race, oh boy, you're so wrong. The gap between Jimin and his competitors massive, numbers that are making the entire K-pop industry's jaws drop. Today, we're breaking down exactly how Jimin literally dominated the January 2026 brand reputation rankings. This isn't the first time, but what makes this special? The context, the competition, and the absolutely insane records he's breaking simultaneously. We're diving deep into Jimin's crushing victory, the unprecedented Spotify career record, why industry experts call him the undisputed king, and what this means for the BTS comeback. Hit like if you're proud of Jimin, subscribe for daily K-pop updates, and comment Park Jimin if you saw this coming. The Korean Business Research Institute just released the January 2026 brand reputation rankings for boy group members. They analyzed data from 755 K-pop idols, basically everyone in the industry. The methodology is super comprehensive: consumer participation metrics, media coverage analysis, communication indexes, community awareness data collected from December 17, 2025 through January 17, 2026. And the winner? Park Jimin with a brand reputation index of 4,142,149. This isn't just a win. This is domination. Jungkook came in second with 3,709,736 points. The difference? Over 430,000 points. G-Dragon took third place, Jin grabbed fourth, V sixth, J-Hope 10th. Even within their own group, Jimin's lead is substantial. Here's the kicker: Jimin's score increased 30.7% from December. While other idols go up and down, Jimin? Steadily climbing. The phrase is dominating Jimin's ranking. Army for Fan Connection, who his chart-topping single, like Crazy, is Billboard #1 hit. Related terms? Record, because he's breaking them constantly. And this is INSANE. Jimin's positivity negativity analysis showed 91.87% positive reactions. In an industry notorious for online negativity, that's basically unheard of. Why are articles literally calling Jimin the undisputed king? Guys, Jimin hasn't just won once or twice. Media reports confirm he's ruled this ranking for numerous consecutive years. Think about that. Through BTS's peak era, solo debuts, military enlistment, hiatus periods, his OW and military service, post-discharge, he never lost the top position for long. Occasionally, other K-pop stars might surpass him for a month. But what happens? Jimin bounces right back to #1 the following month. Sources suggest Jimin has topped these rankings for approximately 50+ months throughout his career. That's over 4 years of dominance. Even when BTS hasn't been releasing new music as a group since June 2025, 5 out of 7 members still manage top 10 positions. That's the power of BTS. But Jimin? He's leading the charge. Industry analysts point to several factors: genuine fan connection. Jimin's authenticity resonates with ARMY, musical excellence, distinctive vocal abilities, legendary dance skills, magnetic stage presence, cross-generational appeal, loved by young fans, respected by older demographics, positive image, known for charity work, polite interactions, professional behavior, and who's he competing against? Fellow BTS members who are all incredibly popular, 4th-gen rising stars, established legends like G-Dragon and Taemin, 755 total idols. And he's still #1? That's not luck, that's legacy. If the brand rankings weren't impressive enough, let me tell you about Jimin's Spotify career record that's literally making history. Jimin's, who from his second solo album Muse has been #1 on Spotify Korea's daily top songs chart for 500 days as of January 6, 2026. Let that sink in. 500 consecutive days at #1. Who debuted at #1 on July 19, 2024 and never left the top spot. 500+ days on the daily chart at #1. 71 weeks on the weekly chart, the first and only song to hold #1 for an entire year. Spotify Korea officially stated this is the highest number of #1 rankings in the chart's entire history. No Korean artist, not IU, not Blackpink, not even other BTS members, has achieved this level of consistency. Who isn't just a Korean phenomenon. It debuted at #14 on the Billboard Hot 100, peaked at #12. Stayed 33 weeks on the chart, which is a record for a K-pop solo act. Hit #57 on Billboard's year-end Hot 100, the highest for a male K-pop artist. On Spotify Global, over 400 million streams in the US alone. On iTunes, #1 in ALL 119 regions. All of them. 6 Jimin solo song achieving this feat. What makes Who special? Catchy melody with R&B influences, vulnerable relatable lyrics about searching for love, Jimin's emotive vocals showcasing his range, production quality from a top-tier team. But beyond the technical aspects, it's how the song captures the universal feeling of longing, something everyone can relate to. Muse, Jimin's second solo EP, is a story unto itself. The album has spent 76 consecutive weeks on Billboard's World Albums chart, the longest run for an Asian soloist. Recently, Who re-entered the Billboard Global Excl. US at #152, extending its stay to 75 weeks total. It's now the longest charting solo K-pop song on that chart. Let's not forget Jimin's other records. Like Crazy from 2023 was the first solo K-pop song by a Korean artist to hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. First Asian solo artist in general to top the Hot 100. Filter from 2020 just surpassed 500 million streams on Spotify. Multiple songs over 100 million streams. -1 songs achieving #1 in all iTunes regions. Global Excl. US chart #1, Billboard Global 200 #1, Artist 100 #1. He was the first BTS member solo to achieve that. Streaming-wise, Promise is the fastest song by a Korean artist to 300 million plus SoundCloud streams. YouTube views consistently in the hundreds of millions. Apple Music top rankings globally. Social media impact, tweets regularly trending worldwide. Instagram posts among the most liked in K-pop. TikTok sounds going viral. Influence, fashion trendsetter with outfits selling out. Hair and makeup trends following his styles. Dance moves becoming challenges. Quotes inspiring fans worldwide. So why should we care about all these numbers and rankings? What does it mean? For Jimin, this validates his artistry. Critics dismiss BTS members' solo potential, but Jimin proved he can compete globally as a solo artist. For BTS, this shows members aren't just successful because they're in BTS. Each member has individual star power. Jimin leading the rankings while the group is inactive? That keeps BTS relevant and top of mind. For K-pop, Jimin's achievements open doors for the industry. It proves Korean artists can dominate global charts solo, shows sustainability beyond group promotions. So, how does Jimin do it? What's his secret? First, authenticity. Jimin never pretends to be perfect. He shares struggles with confidence, his journey with body image, mental health challenges, growth as an artist and person. This vulnerability creates a deep connection with fans. Second, consistent quality. Every release, whether group or solo, Jimin gives 110%. Vocal performances, always emotional and polished. Third, fan appreciation. Jimin constantly thanks ARMY through Wever's letters, social media posts, live streams. Fourth, versatility. Jimin shows range, can do powerful performances like Black Swan, emotional ballads like Promise, upbeat pop like Who, sexy concepts like Filter and like Crazy, not pigeonholed into one style. Fifth, work ethic. Stories from members and staff confirm Jimin practices until perfect. First to arrive, last to leave, constantly improving. Sixth, humility, despite being literally the #1 idol in Korea, still polite and respectful to everyone. Now, all of this is happening right before BTS's massive 2026 comeback. Coincidence? I think not. Jimin dominating the January rankings while BTS album pre-orders are opening January 16th. Tour pre-sale happening January 22nd to 23rd. Album dropping March 20th. Tour starting April 9th. His visibility keeps BTS in the headlines daily leading up to the comeback. Look at the January rankings. Jimin #1 with 4,142,149, Jungkook #2 with 3,709,736, Jin #4, V6, J-Hope 10. 5 members in the top 10. That's unprecedented for a group on hiatus. Guys, let's be real for a second. Watching Jimin take #1 again isn't surprising, it's expected at this point. But what is amazing? The margin of victory, the multiple simultaneous records, the sustained dominance across different metrics. The numbers don't lie. Brand reputation #1 with a 4.1 M+ index. 32.74% increase from last month. 500 plus days at #1 on Spotify Korea. 71 weeks at #1 on weekly charts. 91.87% positive sentiment. Spotify Korea all-time record holder. 75 weeks on Billboard global charts. 76 weeks for Muse on world albums. This isn't just winning. This is dominating. As we approach the BTS comeback, Jimin's individual success proves the group's foundation is strong. Each member brings unique value. The hiatus made them stronger, not weaker. 2026 is going to be legendary. To ARMY, we always knew Jimin was special. Now, the world knows it too. Through verifiable data, sustained metrics, and undeniable impact. To Jimin, thank you for inspiring us with your dedication, moving us with your artistry, staying humble through success, being a role model we can be proud of. You didn't just take #1, you earned it every single day through hard work, kindness, and pure talent. If this video gave you all the feels, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for daily BTS updates, comeback coverage, chart tracking. Comment below your favorite Jimin song, predictions for his next record, which achievement impressed you most. Remember, Park Jimin is #1, and IT wasn't even close.